love, y'all. Hey, love, 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 LuvLees, love, 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 LuvLees, love. Lot of love, love, big love, 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 what? Love, 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 hey, love, choose love, y'all. Love, 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 LuvLees, love, 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 lot of love from above. I love you.
I love you too. Welcome.
What's good, everyone?
Hi.
Welcome to the LuvLees. Go ahead. Welcome to the LuvLees Podcast, episode 39.
39.
39 episodes. What marriage has taught us? Now that's a question to be asked. Hold on, I'm tripping, but
What you looking for?
I took my ring off, put some shea butter on. I'm like, where my ring go?
What you do with it?
That's all I'm trying to keep my cool. But anyways, welcome to episode 39.
In your pocket, maybe?
It's somewhere. It's around. I just did it. So, what marriage has taught us. Now, for those that don't know, we are coming up. We are literally 7 days away from us being married for 2 years. That is crazy to think about. That is absolutely just crazy to think about.
7 days? Really?
7 days away.
Oh, wow.
Next Friday.
I knew that.
Yeah, you can't believe it, can you?
It don't sound real.
It does not sound like a real statement.
It don't seem like we've been married that long.
Let's go back a little bit. But here we are about to celebrate that. So we're gonna talk this episode about what we learned. And it's been a lot. Showing the fire too. There's been a lot of things that we've learned, that we've been through, and it's fun. It's been a fun journey. It has. It's taught us a lot.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it. How do you feel?
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
tired.
Yeah.
I'm a little tired.
Talk
but,
to me
you
about
know, I'm good though.
Yeah.
I'm good. I went Ubering today, and a lot of people that smell like cigarettes.
Oh, them cigarette
in my
folks.
car, and you know we drive people who got money too, so it's like you want to protect your vehicle.
You do.
Like, could you please not stink when you get in my car?
Like, that's all I ask.
Could you not eat in my car?
Mhm.
And
Simple
could you not
request.
smell like cigarettes? So don't smell like booty.
No
Don't
booty.
smell like cigarettes, and don't eat in my car. Please put
That's
your
it.
kid in a car seat or
in
something.
a car seat. Everything.
Yeah, because like your kid is just flopping around in the back.
Yeah.
And who gonna get in trouble? Me.
Yeah.
So please get your child together.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's cool. It's all good. Learning how to do that. Because it gives me some kind of money, you know, since, you know, I can't really work a full day. So whenever I'm about to have a nervous breakdown, I just shut it off.
Got a strong half on you, but it's good. That's good. I'm proud of you.
I did get a strong half a day.
Hey, you know.
4 hours.
4 of them.
So how are you?
I'm doing well today. I am doing good. I'm excited. I'm excited about what's going on. I'm happy to be doing this podcast with you. Coming upon the precipice of our 2 years.
Oh, see, he used big words now that we're married, and I use little words.
Exactly, you know, the two shall become one. But you know, it's a lot to reflect on, you know, and it's been a beautiful journey. And it's like, you know, I'm definitely grateful for you. Like,
I'm grateful for you too.
Yeah, so
you're so cute.
You're the cute one.
No, you're the cute one.
So thank y'all for tuning in, man. We're gonna be talking about that this episode, what we learned. So we're literally 7 days away. That's unbelievable. So
I love that he keeps up with dates, because I don't know why I still have our anniversary next month, but this is March.
We're 7 days away from March. 2 years. It's next Friday. Yeah. So with that being said, let's get into it. We got some comments. Let's talk about it. So first thing about me is, hey,
How are
Marita.
you doing?
Yeah, I said how I was, but because my main thing for me that I've learned is, I think we should start with that. Like, first thing, biggest thing I learned myself the most within these 2 years. Like,
Okay.
the person you have to be, the person you have to, become, be consistent as, forge into, you're constantly learning that version of you. And you have to introduce yourself to it. Like, hey, this is who you are now. Like,
You
you are
introducing yourself to yourself.
Constantly, and you learning who you are, even in the things that you fall short on. You like, oh, this is what you got to know. Like, this is what you doing. Like, you fall short, you have shortcomings, you come up short, but that's a part of being human. That's a part of being a husband, is you figuring it out, you learning. So like I said, the biggest thing I learned is me. I learned me. I'm still learning me, and I learned that it's about me in terms of like who I have to be, who I am, that's gonna give what I need to this union, to this.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. How hard was it to like become more you in this? Because some parts of you had to leave, and some parts of you were able to carry over into the marriage.
Right. Yeah, it was a difficult transition. It still is. You still have to crucify your flesh, and that's a continual process. And Christ is, when you follow Christ, you die to yourself. But when you're married, you're dying to yourself to another level. And that's why Christ is that example of marriage, and the example of the covenant, or what the covenant actually stands for. Which is Christ loving the church so much that he gave himself to the church. So you're giving up your life. That's what you're doing when you marry someone. You're giving up your life. You're giving up, you for you.
You're giving yourself to someone else. It's like the other person is the church.
Yep. And even the part of like, so church won't have a spot, wrinkle, or blemish. It's like, you're perfecting that body as well. You're perfecting, the body of Christ as you do it. So it's amazing. It's amazing to see. It's amazing to witness myself.
You're cultivating that body of Christ. It's funny. You're cultivating yourself, but you're also cultivating the person that you chose to live your life with.
At the same time, like, both are necessary.
That's why it's important to marry somebody who's honest.
Y'all so cute and married on my birthday. Happy birthday,
happy
Marita.
Birthday.
Yeah.
The hand claps is in the media, I think.
There we go.
There we
go. But yeah, it's a beautiful process, though. It's a beautiful becoming. It's a constant becoming. I like your sweater. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are us, both of us. True, you are dying to another level in marriage. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, it's that's, without that process, though, without dying to yourself, it's just inevitable. You have to do it. In order for it to work, you gotta do that. And that's the biggest thing it's taught me as well, as for me. It was, and it has been difficult, and it's still, but with Christ it's easy. And as long as you continue to bear your burdens upon Christ, that's what's gonna carry you through.
It's really not easy to change your habits, to change certain things about yourself, especially for another person. Like, you could try to change yourself for yourself, and that's hard. Like, okay, you got to do this for you, and you don't do it. Like, you fall short sometimes. So then now you add in another person into the equation. So y'all supposed to encourage each other, so that helps. But then sometimes you like, I don't want to change. I don't want to do nothing with nobody right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, you get into those modes naturally, but you have to quickly get out of them, because they can be to the detriment of what you have going with your partner. You have to get out of those. And it's natural because we're human. We're human first. We're ourselves 1st. And that becoming one is a constant process. It's a continuation. It's the becoming one. You're not just automatically one.
You're consistently evolving because the person that you're becoming, you may not know that person. So you got to get to know that person. And then the person that you're with got to get to know that person. Then y'all both have to have patience enough to get through that, because y'all may not even be on the same wavelength sometimes, because nobody is perfect. That's what I'm learning in marriage, is that people think differently, and my way of thinking is no better than his way of thinking, and his way of thinking is no better than mine. But that's a thing that I'm learning. Is very difficult for me. It's very uncomfortable, because you do stuff a certain way your whole life, like you can be like, hey, you're supposed to turn on the water and let it run, and then the other person be like, no, don't let it run, because you're going to waste water. But it's like, but it starts off bad and you want to get rid of the bad stuff. Well, no, it doesn't, and it's like neither one is wrong. They're different. But it's like, now you got to figure out, how do you make this different into one?
Absolutely. And that process, and I keep using that word because I feel like a lot of times marriages and the concept of it and the idea of it seems as if it's a zap thing. It's as soon as you get married, boom, everything is just blissful.
It's
everything
fantasized.
It's fantasized. It's romanticized. And it's a lot to be fantasized about. But
if you marry the right person, it is.
Yeah. But it's more reality in it than
way
fantasy.
More reality.
I
said way more reality.
Yeah, it's more work involved than it is, enjoyment. You enjoy.
Dang.
So I don't mean it like that, but I'm saying, as far as you can't enjoy yourself unless you're working as a married person. Like, if you're not putting in the work, both as a man, as a woman, as a person, as a human, as a husband, as a wife, you're not gonna succeed. You can't have the fun that's required, because then it's like, yo, we having too much fun. And for a man, it's like, the work is the being intentional, the loving, the pouring. If that's not happening, if things are happening in every area, financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, these are the ways that you stabilize and maintain your marriage and keep your connection strong, is by having those areas on lock. And that requires work. That requires a level of discipline as a person to do.
It really does. Like, when we both were out Ubering, and he got home before me, so he cooked. And I set us up for the show, but he could have came home and not cooked. And we could have just been hungry. I could have came home and said, I'm not doing this, and we would have just been running super late. But that's what I love about him. He's a great partner, and we just do what we got to do. Now, we do fall off, both of us, because we're not perfect. But it's a good feeling when you know that you can count on somebody else who is trying versus someone who is not trying.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very important part. So I love it, man. I love the work of it, because you have to embrace it, and it molds you into something so unique, something different that you couldn't even really imagine.
Yeah, it's kind of like comedy. Like, you just forever evolve, and like, you start off. For me, I started off sucking and not really knowing myself, not knowing really where these jokes are coming from. And now I get where the jokes are coming from, because it's my life, and like with marriage, we start off, we knew each other, but we didn't really know each other. We just knew the core. I know he's a great guy. I know he would be loyal to me, and he knows I'll be loyal to him. But we didn't know the details of everything, because you can't learn everything, and once you learn about a person for 20 years, you can know somebody and still learn new stuff about them.
Absolutely.
But just the evolution of it all is rewarding and challenging, because sometimes it's like, wow, he really gets me, or wow, I really get him, and you feel excited, like, I'm starting to understand him. And then he may do something off, or I may do something. It's like, okay, I don't understand him again. Like, I am very confused. Why would he do that? Why would she do that? You know? So it's like you just forever learning about a person. I think I read something where they said, should nobody know about your spouse more than you know about your spouse? You just forever studying your spouse so that you can be a good spouse to them. Know their love language, so that you can be a good spouse to them.
Because, and that's where the love comes in. Love is work, so we can go in with these questions because what's your biggest surprise in marriage? For me, the definition of love, like that's the biggest surprise. What love really means. It's like, and I knew it before marriage, like going into it, like I learned how to love at a deeper level. But now, 2 years being married, I definitely I know more of what that definition means, and that surprises me. That it's not this, just a romantic, oh la 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 feeling. It's like it's work. It's what you, because the Bible tells us that love is patient, love is kind, it doesn't envy, it doesn't boast. It takes work to do these things. Like,
it's a lot.
That's not all those things that are mentioned do not come easy to the human nature. Like, we are born in sin, shaped in iniquity. So everything about the flesh and about parts of how we were created were are contrary to that. It's easier in this world to hate than it is to love.
It is.
It's easier to go off when you done wrong or somebody does something. But to stay in love, to walk in love initially, to be consistent in love, that's been my biggest surprise. Like, wow, it's
a work.
It's a work, and it's a beautiful thing when you work it. Like, when you actually work it, when you're doing the things that you need to do, when you're being intentional about your partner, when you're being intentional about knowing their love language, and you're pouring that in, you're doing what you got to do, man, it's a beautiful thing.
When you see it working, like, okay, I made his day today. I said something to make his day, or whatever. Like, it starts to feel good, but it's a lot of work. It's not gonna be as easy as it was when you first started dating, because you don't know each other, and so all you know is that you guys have a lot in common. You feel this energy that's pulling y'all to each other, that attraction, and it's just all fun. And then life started happening, and you like, I choose this person, and you choose the person, and then it's like, now you have to, this is where the work begins, because now you're seeing the inside of this person, figuratively and literally. He's seeing the inside, and you got to be like, okay, so this person to the core, I know this person to the core, but they're going to have moments that I do not agree with, that I don't like, and I still got to love them through that. That's hard. That's very hard for me, because Malachi, he's a great guy. He's a good husband. And whenever he do make mistakes, I get thrown off. Like, he's supposed to be Jesus. He's not Jesus. But I'd be like, oh my God, why would he do that? And he doesn't do that with me. Oh God.
The panic is crazy.
Because low-key, he's been my comfort blanket. Jesus and Malachi.
Why would he do that?
I'm like, what? My whole reality is thrown off. Because I'm like, now what? What's gonna happen to me? Now that he made this mistake, what do I do? Who do I trust? If I can't trust my husband, who do I trust? Yeah, but you got to trust that your spouse is human. If they're not cheating on you or beating on you and they do something stupid, they're human. Like, and that's when it's hard to realize that, because I know it's hard to realize that. But the awesome thing is seeing how Malachi loves me, it helps me become better at it and not be so panicky. I still be panicky, but compared to when we first started, he don't even know, I don't be as panicky, because he shows me how to be patient. Because he know I'm not perfect for a fact. And it's plenty of times he could be like, what is wrong with you? Why are you like this?
Really trying to figure it out.
But he'd be like, it's okay, baby. You'll be fine. Like, he know that I got issues, and it's like he loves me for all of it, for the issues, for the non-issues, everything. Like, so it's, you just got to be patient, and that's what I'm learning is patience.
So would you say that's your biggest surprise?
Being patient, they try to be patient in marriage.
Learning that fact, I should say.
Yeah, because even in my dating life, that's why I had a list before I met Malachi.
Yeah.
I'm like, he got to be this, that, all of it, all of the things. There was no, he's this, but he's not that. There was none of that. No, you got to be all of it. Yeah. And I created a perfect being in my head.
Idea, yeah.
Who don't exist. They can present that to you. Wow. And that's how you end up in those soul tie relationships where they trick you. I know because I was in that because they can present that to you and not be any of that because you may be a caring person, so they'll mirror what you are. So when I let go of all of that, which I thought I did, but but when I got into a marriage and realized my husband believes just like I believe, it made me go, okay, I need to be more patient. And that's hard because I'm not a patient person.
Yeah. I see that and I appreciate it. It's, you both see the work that each other is doing on themselves and for you, and you're there to complement that journey as well. What's the most important thing you learned? I think we did that. What would you do differently? That's a good question. What would you do differently?
I mean, like I can't really control the situation, but I wish my brother wouldn't have passed away during this time. I feel like it would have been a lot different. I feel like it would have been a lot different. I don't know what I would do differently in the marriage. If I could have healed quicker, that would have been great. But I can't really. I'm still trying to heal. I guess be more conscious of giving Malachi affirmations because he loves affirmation. That's his love language. So sometimes my situation, I may forget you have a husband who has to, who has needs. And if you just, give him some kind of affirmation, he'll be fine, and he wants it from you. It's something that you have that only you can give him. And so, like, if I wish I kind of would have just focused more so on you and not the grief. But it's like, how do you do that when you all you thinking about is grief? So
yeah. So interesting fact about this makes me think about like how we could do this moving forward as well. For me, I would have been more consistent with exercising myself and leading us to that as well. Like over these past 2 years, it's been hit or miss for both of us, so I take responsibility and accountability for that because I wasn't on it myself. Like I wasn't being an example in that area, so lately been looking more within and just focusing more on me because me forging me into who I need to be is going to be better for you to as a leader, as an example, as the head. So I've been learning my role more and more, just constantly, each and every month, day, year, moment. I'm learning more and more of my role, and then it in a broad sense, but the fine details of it, the fine things that you can do to elevate that necessity to do what's necessary. So
yeah, that's important. I literally, when we first met, I thought I was too big, which I wasn't at that time. And then I went through the grief and then I stopped working out. And it's not really from eating crazy. What you think it's from eating crazy? Do I eat crazy?
I mean, no, not crazy.
It's just the stress of it all. When you get stressed out, your cortisol levels go up and you gain weight. But one thing that I wish I would have stayed on was still working out because even when Curtis was in the hospital, I was still working out. And so I just the way my mental health was, like I just could not, and I never imagined that I would be back the size that I was years ago when because I used to be this fitness person where I used to be like, I'm working out, but you just never know what will hit you in life to change your mindset on certain things. And that was the thing that made me go, I didn't even realize it until maybe a year, maybe last year. I was like, dang, wait a minute, you a little fluffier than you were. I was looking at old pictures. I'm like, we was in Jamaica and I looked like that. Oh, okay, that's not the same person. Now I'm not what Spew should be, but for me, what I would prefer for myself. So it's just weird. Like we said, when you get married, you marry the evolution of it all. This may be the biggest I ever be. Next year you may see me back my size or smaller. Like you just don't know how people will be with our evolution, how life is.
Yeah, Jordan Peterson has this phrase that says, when you marry someone, you're marrying the best and worst parts of that person. And at any point they could be either one, so, and that's where the love comes in. When that person is at their lowest and when they're not, doing what they should, are you still going to be there to love, to show up, to listen, to feel, to empathize, to be patient, to not envy or boast, to be kind, like, so yeah, that's I feel like that's a good answer for both of us.
Yeah, because
sure, it's like because you have to reflect too.
Yeah, because like even when we first was dating and talking about getting married and stuff like that, financially it would be a hot mess, and it's still like this. But recently, was it last week? You had a huge money week, and it's just like that's the evolution. That's being patient with the person. Like they're trying, but some things you just gotta be patient with. If you really care about them unconditionally, because there's different versions of them. Just because they're down now don't mean that they're going to be down later on. There's a down version, there's the up version. And sometimes, not all the time, because sometimes people just be taking advantage, they just be using you. But sometimes if you get with somebody in their down version, then they're going to take you everywhere in their up version. Like they're not dropping you no matter what.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good point, because you have to, in 2 years, you have to help build that person. And that process is appreciated more when you have that spot. Like, why you really believe me? You believe in me when I had nothing to show for it. Like,
yeah, because like we both, and I'm just realizing it. Like I am not happy with what happened at all. But I'm realizing that we both got stuff that's not perfect.
Absolutely.
And like with my grief, before I had that grief, Danielle was whole. And if I got with Malachi and I saw he was struggling with his finances, then Danielle might have made Malachi feel like crap. Because I'd have been like, hey, you ain't got it. I really would have been on him. But grief smack me down, okay? And God was like, do you want somebody with money? Or do you want somebody that's going to have your back and love you? I was like, God, I want some money, but I'm going to take the person that have my back and love me, because this money, he can leave me and not just be, broke again.
Grief says, smack. Broke me down.
It did.
I felt it in your soul that broke me down.
Brought me all the way down. I was like, dang.
I would have been on him. You ain't got no money.
Yeah, I'd have been on his head. Like, what did you do with your life? Go back to school. Because I was working every day, okay? Or making good money. Like, hey, you need to get it together, bro. If you're going to be around me, you're going to march right.
Nah, yeah.
And he'd be like, but I'm an artist. I'm an artist too, but I work a 9 to 5. Forget this painting stuff and Ubering. What is you doing? Like,
yeah. But, yeah, allowing that process for me was good too, because I didn't feel pressured. I felt like you trusted me and you allowed me to materialize versus, just being, because it could be too much. Like, You have to build your person, but you got to be patient. If you're not patient, if you're impatient with their process, it's going to impede them.
It's gonna make them. It's gonna make them start getting antsy and stuff like that.
It's gonna create anxiety.
Like with me and you, I'm when I get over this, I'm grateful now, but I know I'm gonna be super grateful when I get my mentality all the way back, because it's like you really stayed with me doing all of this and helped me get back to where I need to be, because you knew me before and you knew me after, and it'll be a bigger reward. But like when you stress a person out, like me and him, he don't like that I'm bigger. I don't like that I'm bigger, but I'm still sexy. But if he was to bother me every day, because I have my moments where I work out consistently, and then I just fall off, and I get back to it, then I fall back off. But if he was on me every day, like, you gonna work out, it's gonna eventually stress me out, and my ego is gonna step in, and I'm gonna start hurting myself and him, because I'm just be like, I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. And then it would have been the same thing financially for me. Like if you were on me like that every single day.
And it's not even it's not the way that you're doing it, it's the way I feel like you should do it. If I was you, I'd work 9 to 5. You're like, but I'm Uber. No, that ain't enough. If I was you, I'd do that. Uber, comedy, work, you're gonna do 9 to 5, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes 9 to 5 is not for everybody. And it's weird that I'm saying that, because I would never say that before 2 years ago. I would never say that. I'd be like, everybody need 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Everybody need income. You don't have to be at a 9 to 5. You could get a job. It could be part-time, and then you can do something else and make some more money. Because, and you can be at a 9 to 5. It don't matter. But for me, I've gotten so used to my freedom, and I'm not because I might end up at a 9 to 5 again, because I will work one if I have to. But I like my freedom. So like when I'm working, it's like, oh, okay, I made 200, I'm out. I made 200 today, I'm out. I made 300 today, I'm out. And I can just turn whatever it is I'm doing off. Boop. And just get out of there. I'm not looking at the clock. Like, oh, I can't wait to get out of here.
5 o'clock, man.
I did that for 12 years with the state of Michigan. I'm like,
looking up.
You can't make the clock go faster, but you can go, boop. Have a nice day.
Oh yeah, I'm going home. I'm on my way home.
Go home, lay your butt down. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful thing. That patience that's required for that person's process. Yes. Pushing P. That patience that's required for your person's process.
Okay. Say that again.
Yes, the patience that's required for your person's process.
He's so good at tongue twisters. I love that tongue twister. He's good at tongue. Y'all probably won't be able to find out about that, but he is very good at tongue twister. Just trust me.
Crazy. Anyways, yes, that patience that's required. She was patient with me for 2 years, and I feel like now for us, this 2-year mark is good for us. I feel like we're barking upon a new chapter. These 2 years coming up, like, don't you barking? Like I'm just not thinking about it, but like you see it. Can you see it too?
Yeah, I can see it, because it's like the past 2 years I was crazy every day crying, and I have not been active. I have not been like this whole year. I've had my moments, but overall I've been doing a lot better.
You have, and I'm just thinking back to, like, we literally were grieving while we were in our marriage was in its infancy. We were grieving that whole time. Like, you mainly, and I'm grieving because you grieving. And I'm grieving because I don't know what to do. I'm grieving because, dang, what happened? Like, we was just good. Why is this whole thing shifted? And I'm grieving because I have to adopt this new mindset with her, that this is her life. This is our life now. Like, so much grief, so much pain going on. And at the same time, still trying to maintain our marriage, because we newly married now. I had, like, coming home from Jamaica, and then that was like top of our relationship, and then we spend that year. I already knew what I thought in my mind. I already knew the plans I had, so I'm like, I can't switch up my plans because this is not ideal. I still feel what I feel, and I know it's there. And then, all right, stepping out on faith, and then
he's such a stand-up guy.
Yeah, stepping out on faith, and it's like, all right, Lord, I'm trusting you, because this is, I don't know. And then, you just keep going, and you realize, you look up and it's like, wow, we've grieved through this, we've moved through this. I'm not saying it's permanently gone and everything is just 100%, but
it's not.
you can
Like
see
the
the
other
light.
day, I sat right here and his door is right there, and I just started crying.
Yeah. But we can see the light now. I definitely can see the light now. I'm grateful for it. There was time it was dark. There was time it was just completely dark, and that's the beauty of just trusting that process. And it's not ideal. You don't make up things for yourself to go through. Who would do that? Who would purposely you know do that with life? So you're not gonna do that on purpose, but you got to just endure it at the same time. And that marriage is giving me something to fight for and work for. And then um it's provided the most pain for me in terms of like how it happened for us, but it's also been the most purpose and rewarding, because I didn't know it was gonna be like this for you. And I feel for you because I know you have been sacrificing, and I know if there's been times where you didn't know how to show up for yourself, so you couldn't show up for me, and I just appreciate you. Like I told you I said, just don't give up on me. Just don't give up, and I got you. You haven't given up. You haven't tried anything. You haven't tried to, harm yourself in any major way or anything like that. You've held on, and I know you didn't want to. So I appreciate that.
You helped me hold on. You gave me a reason to hold on. If it wasn't for you, I would not. I would not have held on. I didn't have a reason.
Yeah.
To me, after I lost Curtis, after Curtis transitioned, there was no reason. But you staying and us choosing each other, that gave me a reason to not harm myself. Because I did. Like, I've never went so far as to call the suicide hotline as the last thing before I decided to kill myself. So, I'm grateful for you. And now God is showing me, and He's been showing me, but I was so sad. God is the reason for me living, but I couldn't even get to that. So you had to like physically make you my family so that I would keep fighting to live. Because I was not trying to fight for myself.
Yeah. And I'm proud of you for fighting for you. I'm proud of you for enduring. It's been a journey. And through it all, I just appreciate you. Even with we were I don't know if we had mentioned it on here already about the baby.
Oh yeah.
But even through that, like we just hit a year since the miscarriage that we had. And that's been tough for us too. And you don't realize how much, because life is gonna hurt, period. If you with somebody or you're not. And it's better just to have somebody to go through life with than not. Somebody that understands you, somebody that loves you for you. Somebody wants to see you succeed and endure and overcome. Like actually rooting for you to do those things, like needing you to do those things. Like come on, I actually need you to win.
I need you to pay this DTE bill, please.
I need you to get up and take a shower.
I need you to pay the insurance so I don't lose my car.
I need you to see a therapist. Oh, goodness.
I need you to pay the light bill so I ain't cooking ramen noodles with candles.
I'm on my way home. I need you to make me something to eat.
I need you to pay the gas bill so I can make you something to eat.
Oh, yes.
I need you to pay these taxes so we don't be homeless.
Man, so much. So, yes. Good time. Funny stuff.
Oh, wow. I forgot we was on here.
Ooh, so real.
This should go viral, I guess.
Man, so real. So, yeah, man. It's,
wow.
It's like that, you know, and I think what got easier for you throughout this 2 years, like over time?
We went from crying to straight into what got easier.
No. What should we do? Because I
don't know what to do. We didn't cry in front of all these strangers.
We here now.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Whoo! I'm trying to keep it moving now.
Let's keep this show going.
What you doing?
I'm hiding myself because I cried in front of all these people. That way they won't be able to see my face.
All right. So what got easier for you over this time?
Getting up.
The simple thing.
After taking those therapy sessions.
I ain't gonna lie.
Medication.
Not to judge you or roast you, but dang. What got easier? Getting up. Like, dang. If that was the hardest thing in life, you was good.
It was. You was right there. Something acting like you wasn't there. You saw I ain't get up. I stayed in the bed. I ain't washing their booty.
What got easier?
Just
getting up.
Yes.
Like, dang. Okay.
Yes, you know, therapy and medication. This is the problem. I was taking therapy, but they never gave me no medication. They was like, you know what, you unfixable. We need to give you some medication.
Hey,
medication.
I was so opposed in the beginning.
He was. He's like, you ain't crazy like that.
Regulate you. God is already put everything inside.
Sometimes the angels are talking to me.
Right.
And then he's like, ooh, she crazy.
What'd you say she need that?
We gonna give you some.
Okay, 2 doses. Huh?
Okay, at night and in the day. Okay.
But and I will say, oh my God, it's been night and day.
It's been a big difference.
Night and day. Yeah.
What's the rate of it? Like before.
I feel like, man, I can't even put a number on it. It's night and day. Like 180.
It's like you can deal with this Danielle way more than you can deal with the first one. For sure.
This is manageable. And you're not perfect at all, but you know, this is manageable. Like I see it. There's times where you will feel something and I didn't even realize you was feeling it because it's just something you process alone or whatever. And so I see that difference that you can regulate more now and process more a little bit more yourself now, and articulate more of what you feel. You know.
Oh my gosh, there were times I would be like, I don't know how to say it or what to say. I feel like a little kid. Sometimes trauma can regress, take you back, and sometimes I just felt like a little kid. Like, what am I trying to say? I don't know. And he'll be like, you mean blah blah blah?
Yeah. So that and you are not as sensitive, I would say, in terms of like not a crybaby, but in terms of like a thought making you just burst into tears and just, you know what I'm saying, just be discombobulated for real. Like it may hit you, you may be like, man, I'm sad because of this, and then you just like move on, like. Versus before you're like, I'm sad because I don't know how to. You just pouring water out your eyes.
Talking about this, that is weird. I did come a long way because I cried all the time.
Nah, for real. We would go somewhere, it'd be the car wash, whatever. I just look over, you just crying.
And they would not give me disability. Like the man was like, you're not depressed. I'm crying the whole time he's interviewing me.
Man, it was days I had nothing to say. I don't even know what to say. I'm just driving. Like that day, that was the day I had nothing. I was
I know these medications work too, because last week I think it was, I was feeling really sad. I had missed a day. I was like, I was just trying to see if I could
like, what is wrong with
wean off of these medications.
I said, what I said?
He was like, no, this ain't the time.
This ain't the time to wean off. It's just starting to really, really set in. I'm like, we ain't weaning nothing. There will be a time to wean. But right now, amen, there shall be no wean. I rebuke the spirit of wean right now, amen.
Wean be gone.
Right. There gonna be no Halloween, no Halloween is.
No tweens.
Right.
None of that.
Nah, but so yeah, that was and now 360 for me, or 180 for me. I went from not being an advocate against it to being an advocate for it. Like, no, we go.
He's like, here you go, baby. Take your medicine.
Yeah.
One time we was arguing, and he was like, "Did you take your medicine?"
And she was like, "Oh."
I was like, "Yes, I did."
Nah, it was a time I asked.
No, you didn't ask me if I took my medicine. This is what you asked me. When's your next therapy appointment? That's what you asked me. I was like, don't worry about it.
Next Tuesday, but mind your business. Oh, thank God.
Like, I'm driving you that crazy.
I sure did ask you that. That's crazy.
I was like, when is yours?
Speaking of that.
Oh my gosh. You want to talk about that? Or
Nah,
we done? We won't talk about it.
I don't.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, what this taught me in 1 year. Why are we on 47 already? That's what I was looking at.
I'm like, what is he looking at? Like,
what this has taught us, episode 39, for me, I can segue into this a little bit too. It taught me that I needed therapy. Like, now I'm seeing a therapist, and it's been really good for me. Like, she's always been there. Even before we got together, she was in therapy.
Yeah, I know myself.
Yeah, and I knew there were some issues I had, but I didn't think I needed a therapist to help with them. And so now, since being married and having new traumas on top of the traumas I've already had, and these new traumas they got me to a point like, yo, okay, this is different for me. Like, the things that we've dealt with together, I've never experienced in my life. She never experienced in her life, but she's experienced them to a point. She's lost people, so that's why she was in therapy, to work on these things. I haven't really lost a lot of people. I don't really have trauma in those areas, or didn't up until now. And so for me, it was totally different. So now 2 years in, coming up on 2 years in, well, which is really 3, because it was the year before we got married that we started, that we dealt with his passing, with Curtis's passing. So this has been 3 years of this, and 2 years of marriage. So we was in boyfriend and girlfriend stage during this peak of this trauma. So like, for me, it taught me, hey, you gonna need some therapy, and you need somebody to talk to. You need somebody to help your change your perspectives on some of the traumas that you've been through, and just even having a voice and a person to listen to what you got going on. Because you can bounce it off of people, but somebody that's professionally trained to understand trauma, help you get through it, help you cope, help give you mechanisms and tools, so it's been a great thing. This is I'm 3 sessions in, so that's what it's taught me. Like, hey, you got to regulate yourself. This is your mother. We are worried about you. It's funny. I dropped somebody off at rehab today. That's so. Yes. I was trying to.
I love those rides. I get extra money on that.
Yeah. So that's been a big thing for me. Here. Making sure that I'm on point, and that therapy has helped me. So another big thing that it taught me. Let's go back to some more questions.
I don't know if I want to go to these questions.
No, I'm talking about questions that we have.
Oh, I'm like, what is happening?
I'm off those. I think
what changed the most after getting married? Did we talk about that?
No, what changed the most? I would say mentality. Mentality changed the most. Like, my mindset. The mentality to be intentional, the intentionality has intensified. It's been you have to come in with that mindset. You got to come in that mode. Husband's mind and mode, like it takes that level to go, that attitude. You know, you gotta have that mental fortitude for sure. You know, you're gonna hurt, you're gonna endure, you're gonna have pain, you're gonna hold the pain for the family. You know, but that mindset is what's gonna get you through it. The mindset is gonna get you up and get you moving, making that money. You know, working on yourself, showing up for your wife, showing up for yourself. So that mind has changed for me. I was already on it, you know, coming into it a little bit, but definitely switching these last 2 years, and each you know period gets each season. I'm just constantly evolving. So me, I've changed the most. And that's and my mind has changed, you know. My capacity has changed because my approach has changed to life. So.
Yeah, my need to take care of you has changed more. Like than when we were dating versus when we got married. Even, you know, I just want to, you know, nourish you more since we've been married. So I think that's changed. Do you feel, I don't even know if you remember, but like, you know, there's a difference with when we were dating versus us being married, like how I nurtured you.
Yeah, I do. And I feel like the first year of marriage, the second year has been better, you know, in terms of that area for sure. Like it's been times where I didn't even know I was missing it, you know, until you would address it. And it's like, dang, why am I not being aware of what I need and don't need? I'm just so busy making sure and staying going and keeping it up. And you would say like, oh, I haven't poured into you. It's like, I'll be like, oh, dang, I guess I am bleed. Like, you know, so I didn't even realize I was over here thirsty. Like you finally see, like, oh, you're depleted. Like,
right. That's that medication that got me like, you know what?
Like, well, I need to.
I'm feeling like myself. Husband, are you okay?
Are you okay? Yes, if you could just.
It's like I'm back being myself.
A morsel of bread, anything you cooked would be fine.
I didn't even know you out here. Starvation.
Anything you could. Before
I'm like, why
wait
here?
Oh, thank you.
Take some chicken.
Take some chicken. So yeah, I agree. I agree with both of those questions. You know, wow, we coming up on an hour already. So we had a few more of these, and then.
What do you think is the biggest misconception people have about our relationship?
Our relationship, I don't know because I haven't heard anybody ask or have any thoughts about it. But what I would assume is that it's all perfect. You know, I would say that because we do comedy together, we do content together. You know, we're both comedians, we're both actors. Like it seems so blissful. We're the LuvLees. Like, you know, it's like the name is on our LuvLees.com. The LuvLees. Like they're always in love. The LuvLees. Every time you see us out, like we don't be arguing in public at all. Like we in public it's always cool, it's good. Like we having fun with everybody, we having fun with each other. You know, and we do the podcast. We always, how was your day? How was your day?
I ran into people that know us from YouTube. And we just be regular and normal. But it's funny that we have because we not viral like that yet. But
yeah. So I would say the misconception is that it's perfect for us all the time. It's lovey-dovey all the time. That's a misconception. We are regular people. We have what's the blessing for us is we do the same thing, and we're both comedians, and you know we're connected in our business together. But these are also things that could be our downfall. Like we have to keep ourselves in check so we don't ruin this good thing.
Because it's like we be in business mode, and it's like when do you turn business off and be husband and wife?
We have it comes with its own share of obstacles. The blessings we have, like every blessing comes with a share of obstacles. So it's like, oh, they're perfect as y'all do everything together. It's like, yeah, but that comes with a set of challenges too. You do everything together. So it's like, how do you balance? How do you be intentional in other areas? How do you focus on different things and continue to grow in different areas while still the main things are the main things and this area, that area. So I think that's the biggest misconception. That's all perfect because we work, man. We work at this, you know, and we're both. One thing about her, you know, she is, even though she's been through this, one thing I knew going in is that she was going to want to do the work. Like she was going to be accountable. it's hard for women to be accountable a lot of times, and it takes two to tango. It takes two accountable people, but men take accountability quicker than a woman would. We're like, oh, shoot, my bad. Yeah, I'm just saying in a general statement, in a general sense, like how men are wired, how women are wired. We're quicker to get to that resolve. Like, okay, yeah, I did.
And move
versus
on.
a woman would be go all over the place until she's like, well, I guess I did. It's like, no, you ain't no guess. We'd be like, yeah,
you did it.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is you have that sense of accountability and that sense of like, I know I'm not always right or perfect. There will times that I make mistakes. So that has allowed us to both be accountable, be accountable, be intentional, and work on this. So, and that for that not to be, we work to have what you see. It doesn't just come always natural to us.
Yeah, facts. What got easier for you?
We said that
one. One habit you had
to
unlearn.
Did you answer that? The last one.
What was the last one?
Misconception.
I agree with everything you said.
Okay, cool.
I felt like I was answering with you.
Okay, cool. Which one you just answering?
We did one habit you had to unlearn.
Oh no. I don't want to say it. I do.
Oh, but that's okay. If we
I mean, I want this to help, but also don't want it to be.
We already showed most of our butts anyway.
Yeah.
We cried and got the camera was
I was doing it in a way that is tasteful. A habit I had to unlearn is the lust of the eye. I'll say that. I'll say it in that sense. When you're single, when you are alone, you do certain things. As a single man, is still not God's way. So really controlling my flesh. That's allowing my flesh to control me is a habit I had to unlearn. And a new habit I had to build is allowing the spirit to control me, being spiritually minded, and I'm doing that by constantly dying to my flesh, as we talked about in the beginning of the episode. But yeah, that's been that habit for sure, because it would affect how I showed up. So it's like this can't work. This two things can't be true. You have to focus on one, and so that's that habit for sure.
For me, I had to unlearn just thinking about myself when it concerns like cooking or just life period, because I'm used to taking care of Danielle. If I ate, everybody ate.
Yeah.
Now I got a partner, I'm trying to figure out if he ate too. So now we just boom boom boom.
Yeah.
When it's easier for you to just be like,
yeah,
I ate.
Yeah, for sure.
And especially for him, because he eat anything. So now we got to find something that we both like.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm a hard person to figure it out. Like, what do I want? I don't know, So.
Yeah. And even in times where like I know it's some leftovers and I'm more than happy to eat and she ain't really feeling it. So it's like, all right, well, let's get something now, and that's that two people that you have to. I can't just be selfish and just eat the leftovers
and then I'm over here starving.
I don't know. I got these leftovers. I don't know
what you gonna eat.
It's like, all right,
we got no money to get you something to eat.
Even like last night, she wanted me to come home with something. I knew it was leftovers. I said, okay, I'll get you something. And having leftovers hot when I get there. Like,
and I did. They were hot.
It was ready, and I smashed. We good.
He smashed that and the food I asked him for.
Yeah. So, that's the beauty of it. But I would agree with that too. The habit myself is that one person, because especially early on with time and scheduling, that was a big transition for me, and it is, but not as much. But I definitely remember we having some big kind of, I ain't gonna say arguments, but just disputes and differences on what should be done with time, and I had to realize, like, hey, bro, you are married, bro. You the things you think about doing tomorrow and the next day, next week, you gotta say that, because they thinking about what's gonna be tomorrow and next week. Like, yeah. So y'all won now. You can't just leave the crib and not tell nobody where you going. You just like, I thought you knew I was going to work. No,
where are you at?
Like, you ain't got no regular
just
job.
Tell me something, I know. Right?
Even if you're going to work, hey, I'm going to work. Like,
I'm gonna be at this address.
I'm about to be at the gym. You can't just there was a time you were asleep and I left. And I just left. Like,
I remember that.
And you called. This was a while ago. Because I ain't do it no more after this. I was like, oh. I just left. You ain't wake up. I was like, I'm about to get straight to it. I'm out hustling. It's like an hour and a half go by, maybe 2. And get the call. I'm like, hey. I'm like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, working. You're like, you left the house? Like, you ain't say nothing? I'm like, yeah, you was asleep. I ain't know. I'm like, she like, well, I'm like, you were asleep. Like, what are you talking about? You were sleeping. She like, I don't care. So I'm like, so you wanted me to wake you up? He's like, yes. I'm like, okay. Then now, before I leave, I will make sure that you are up. Cool. Like, I didn't think you wanted to be waking up. I assumed you didn't want to be waking up for me to leave. But that's so now every time
I'm thinking I'm being protected. I hear a noise. You ain't even there. Oh shoot.
So, and that's just what it is. Like, as a single person, you get up and just have you ever danced to the Soul Train? No, Cornelius.
The Soul.
Nah, I haven't. But yeah, it's like that, man. Learning how to be one with another person. That's the habit. That's the biggest habit that's had to be built over these last 2 years. So yeah. We on an hour. You want to keep going?
Yeah, we just got 3 more questions.
Okay,
I think. Cool. We did that.
There's some things about your partner that would cancel.
That would cancel us if the fans knew.
Oh, we can't share. I don't think we can share that. We don't want to get canceled.
We might have the same thing too.
I think it's from us. Like,
yeah, like what is it
about your partner?
Yeah, what's it about me that would cancel us on YouTube, or what's about you that would cancel us?
I feel like it's the same thing for us.
Yeah, I feel like our thing is the thing that we both would think of thinking.
Like, that'd be funny and hilarious, but
can't share that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a nice way to say it, but I don't even think
there's no nice way to say it.
Yeah.
You can't share
it's funny how that question is like, why would you say it? Then you're gonna get canceled. Like, she be like,
he be. And we be.
We be. Because we about to. It's been a long time since we.
Ain't been that long since we.
Yes. So, what do you love about the present? That's what I love. That we about to get up off this boy in a minute. That's what I love for real. I ain't gonna lie. Man. Below that, too bad. Anyways, yeah, man, I love the moments we've been creating. We went to the movies Tuesday and we had so much fun. Like getting back to dating, making sure we're intentional. Hey, Tuesday got the $5 movie tickets. Two people, it was $10. They got the free popcorn. You could upgrade it for $1 for the large. We bought an icy. We paid $17 to come in the theater, have a popcorn, and share a drink. Like, what? You cannot beat that, man. You cannot beat that. $17. You come in with a $20 bill, you will have some change. Like, come on. You
don't have to go to like a big fancy smancy place, as long as you're with the person you want to be with.
Oh man, and the movie was so good. It was a little different. I ain't gonna say scary, but gory a little bit.
Yeah, it was a little gory.
Yeah, but the story was great. It was a great story.
It was.
I enjoyed the acting. It was good.
What was it? What was the name of it?
Send Help.
Send Help.
Yeah.
And
we gotta do our movie reviews. We keep saying
he said he said it to me, but he never said it to y'all.
Yeah. I never said that to y'all. That's the first. So we got now I said here, movie reviews coming soon.
We about to just change it over to the segment of made up jokes.
Yeah, exactly. We got so much content.
Because we got people watching this right now.
Yeah, change over.
Where's the made up jokes thing?
Let's finish this.
Oh.
So
we got viewers.
but that is what I love most about the present is the times that we're having now. Those fun times when we can laugh. Like I was on the phone with her earlier. It's just something, but she's funny, and that's what I prayed for was a wife that can make me laugh. Like, and she's funny, man. Like just the things she would say, she quick with it, and just like, it just be making me laugh. Catch me off guard sometimes, like the funny things she say. But those present moments. The movie we watched was good, and we was on the way home driving, just cracking up and reminiscing, talking about the movie. Like, man, he was crazy to the end, wasn't he? He ain't Gary. Like, we just like
it felt like old times.
We was roasting. It did, and that was because we were intentional. We love watching movies in the bedroom and watching our series and our shows. I love that. I love chilling and doing that.
But sometimes you gotta go out.
When you get dressed, you put some clothes on, you take a shower, you looking good, and it's funny. I'm gonna peek y'all behind the curtain a little bit. We didn't even have sex that night, which was so funny because we ended up going to sleep. But that just shows how much of a good time we.
It was fun, yeah, without sex.
Sex, because you definitely like, hey, this when we get home, it's like we're about to be on, we're going. But you watched your show a little bit. You listened to a book, and I was playing the game, and then I faded out quick. I was like, oh shit, I'm out. Like, I'm
he
tired.
Be sleep so quick.
It happened so fast. It was like a blink of an eye. I was like, on my phone.
9:35, and he'd be like,
it was not 9:35. It was past midnight.
You gonna watch the rest of it without me?
We went to the late movie, so we went to the 9:30 movie.
So we got home at 12 then.
Yes, we got home past midnight.
So at 12:05, he was like, "You just going home?"
I know you ain't talking. Hello from Wales.
Wales, baby.
Wales, what's up? I couldn't see it. What's up from Wales? This is episode 39. What marriage taught us this year of the LuvLees Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. We've been rocking out. Be sure to subscribe. We are a married comedy and acting duo. And
let us know if y'all got any marriage questions since we still on here and y'all rocking with us.
Yeah.
What's the last question we want to ask ourselves?
We have.
What scares you the most about the future? Or maybe we shouldn't even answer. Should we answer that question?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, because I don't want to.
Right there. Well, name another question we can ask.
What excites you the most about the future?
Us becoming more one, like being like for real, like one. I can see us like we best friends now, but like earlier today, I think we said the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
It was like, and it was a made up word too. I'm like, wow. So like just us, becoming closer and closer, and us in Jesus' name raising little ones, like raising our kids, and just us growing old together. Even though I'm older.
Yeah. Yeah, that does excite me the most. I'm definitely looking forward to what it looks like when we start having children. What we look like as mother and father. Like, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for what we look like as a family unit. Going to events, going out, going to church. That journey itself. Like, I know things will change forever, because you have a new person that's in your family now, but I'm excited for that. We had a 2-year mark of just us, and so that was really good for us, and that is what I'm most excited about. I'm also most excited about how, even with the family, how our careers blossom even more, when we start traveling more and doing more things with the stand-up, different venues outside of Michigan, outside of the country. I'm very excited for how that's going to come about, even with our anthem. We should have brought these up. So this was March 13th, 2024. 2024. And that was right after we had took a picture. There we go. 313. So we're 7 days away from this. We got a video too. Great time. It's a lovely Friday. Hey, Mom. She said, Daddy lovely and Mommy lovely in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. There we go. This one should work now. Beautiful, beautiful Lee. Trying to get this other video play, but if it doesn't, then that'll be it. Okay.
Well, it didn't play.
Yeah, that's weird. I wanted y'all to see that one for sure.
Yeah, we got our name from our mom, from
Yes.
his mom, my mom in love.
Yes, she gave us the name LuvLees. Both our middle name is Lee, which is just incredible itself. So. Can't make it up. But so as far as shows go, I was looking for the flyer, but I don't think they made one yet. That second video isn't playing, but this on our anniversary, you can come and celebrate us at Hip Prov.
Oh yeah.
Hip Prov Comedy Gauntlet Mix.
Oh yeah, we are performing on our anniversary.
Yep. So
it's gonna be at One Night Stands.
Yes.
In Waterford.
Yes. So super excited about that. That is gonna be at, I believe, 9:30, 9 or 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
So you can come check us out. We will both be performing. It's a fun show. Like the two shows itself are fun.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's gonna be like this collab show, this big collab show. So it's gonna be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Godly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Wow, so creative with the words. Yeah, so thank y'all for tuning in. We got a good audience. I love this. Thank y'all for subscribing. We come every Friday
with the LuvLees Podcast, and we're also trying some different segments. Our made up joke segment, and then our other segment that we'll introduce to y'all. So just be on the lookout. Tune in, press subscribe so you can know when we come back online.
Yep. Go to LuvLees.com for all of our information. You can go there and put your information in and subscribe to our mailing list as well. We got products online and all things to do and show. So I love you, Mom. Yes. So happy Friday, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, be sure to subscribe. I appreciate y'all being in here like this.
Feel the love and love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we hope y'all have a wonderful Friday.
Try that video again.
Okay, let me see. I don't even know why it's.
Okay.
No.
All right, love y'all. Choose love. See y'all next week. Choose love, y'all. Hey, love, LuvLees, LuvLees, love. Lot of love, big love. What? Hey, love. Choose love, y'all. Love, lot of love from above. I love you.
I love you too.